that a speeding Kia clipped the back of a Honda, which was sitting at a red light on Roosevelt Boulevard. The impact caused the Kia to lose control and roll over several times. While the Kia was flipping over, the passenger in that Kia was ejected, thrown into the roadway, and subsequently pronounced dead. They say the driver of the Kia was able to get out and even thought, though he was limping, he fled eastbound on foot, leaving his passenger dying in the roadway.
That's crazy.
The driver fled before I could even try to catch up to him. So then I ran to the passenger and it was too late. There's nothing I could do for him.
That's f***ed up.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic blocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
What y'all on? It's your boy Mac Mula. We back in Philly on this video. We in Philly, Philadelphia. We're here over on the grade. We got some shit going on. Let's see what's busted though. I'm for out. Ski!
To the games that you play, but I be dead wrong. We be spinning cause my brother got a headstone.
Yeah. We chase all the time. We ain't with the chases though. The outside the dirt, no kizzy. Inside our guns, no diddy.
H.O. Booger, Dick Low, and Westside Cab just died.
You talking about this Dick Low, bro? Who know him? See what I'm saying about Dick Low?
He just bragged about some.
And it's the plan. We gon' all jump out the V and the chase. And you can't sign up in inside if you ain't trying to catch a victim. Yeah, I know what sports you want me. I ride with the whole blitz. Tried to run, you caught them shots right to the back. Named you, bitch, you Josh. Catch how I've been watching shots hit. Or just got a 40 with a ladder and some options. These ain't the 80s, these ain't Paps, we got rockets. We're trying to spank him like a baby, he be tweaking, trying to pop it.
Aftermath of a horrific crash, we've now learned that 4 people, including a pregnant teenage girl, were killed in yesterday's wreck on Route 322 in Delaware County. Police confirmed that they were in pursuit of that car at the time.
Bro, look at the top of the car, gang. What
Lil Bucks posted, disrespectful gonna be the reason everybody go to jail. What in the world is he talking about? Bucks is in jail talking about Duel is gonna be the reason everyone gets booked. What did Duel do to make Bucks post something like that?
Probably rap and snitch on himself and about some murders. That's the trend. Y'all ain't know? The trend is to grow up, get in the streets, whack your op, rap about it, and get locked up. And then when they locked up, they be like, yeah, I was a real street nigga, though. Stupid niggas.
In my opinion, all of these quote drill rappers are in trouble.
They all
but
stupid.
In the end, they don't have anyone but themselves to blame.
Bro.
It seems that the rappers are doing everything they can to get themselves arrested.
I'm not about to explain myself, but y'all weird for making those type allegations. That's taking it too far. Basically, frame I never said Cali or Hollywood with his. Y'all crazy on this internet. What? What are you talking about?
And I'm not even joking. On August 22nd, 2023, at 10:30 p.m., a shooting occurred on the 1500 block of North 61st Street in Philadelphia's Overbrook section,
on camera,
injuring 2 people critically. A 19-year-old woman and a man, possibly in his 20s, were shot in the abdomen and torso and taken to Lincoln Medical Center.
He came outside.
Witnesses reported seeing the suspected gunman fleeing south on 61st Street.
Breaking overnight, a shooting in the city's Overbrook section left 2 people in critical condition. It happened on the 1500 block of North 61st Street at 10:30 p.m. Police say they found a 19-year-old woman and a man possibly in his 20s, both shot in the abdomen and torso. The 2 were taken to Lankenau Hospital. Witnesses saw the suspected gunman fleeing south on 61st Street.
Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Mula membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
The victim was H.L. Osama, a member of CCK. How do I know he's a member of CCK?
Sweet.
Well, he'll tell you what he's into in his music.
CCK, we run the city. If you know it now. I'm trying to be up 100 mil and put the bros on islands. Put my bitch in a mansion. We came from public housing. All your brothers died. How the f you still smile? See them kids go catch a body, then they go pray together. He was disrespectful.
But see what you heard what he said? He said I'm trying to put my get 100 million, put my bros and woo. If that's the case, bro, Why are you upping Drake's on songs talking about ops? That's not how you get $100 million, bro. Name me the rapper alive right now that they rap about bodies, rap about people that got $100 million. Show him to me. Name me the rapper, period, that got $100 million cash. Show him to me. You can't, gang. This not the way. I don't know why y'all think like.
You lost your brother, then your brother, you got tough luck. Mention me, we hit his top, oh, that's tough love. If both of us sons die, who gon' get your mama hug?
CCK obviously has a huge back and forth with YBC and Nonside. So after the death of Osama, of course, you know what comes next.
All the disrespect.
Nigga tried to run and Brody knocked him out of sight. For more violence on their side, I swear we made the city hot. Top slider, Don Dada, and I still provide. Yeah, I know sports, you on me, I ride with the whole boys. Nigga tried to run, he caught the right to the back.
H.O. seen a nigga walking up, he should've hit him up. Nigga seen that video when H.O. died. He died screaming for the cops, ain't let no shell fly.
Broski pull up from the 3, big Dame. He was out there trapped in quarter for his shift change.
My broski caught a second hand, he think this shit fun. They caught Osama with a bitch and he ain't have his My bloody walked down with a switch and gave his a ton.
I'm in the booth with disrespectful rolling off Osama. I jump out anywhere, I swear we love that drama.
Who shot it? CCK, there's not nobody. Every day of the week, we in different Johnnies.
What?
To be perfectly clear, all this video is showing is disses. That's it. We don't have to do any concluding or assuming, because a lot of the times that will lead you in the wrong direction anyway. These groups are large and they connect and click with other groups. There are many people and faces behind the scenes that we have no idea about. So just because someone disses someone, it doesn't mean that they or their group had anything to do with the diss or the person they are dissing.
For sure.
On the other hand, if no names were ever mentioned in these songs, people would not be as curious.
Right.
But when people hear a name, when they listen to people like Duel and Bucks and other rappers for that matter, more questions are asked, and that's when the pages start to post on IG and the Reddit posts start. An Instagram page started a nasty rumor about this HL Osama murder. I want to be very clear for the people at home. Please pay no attention to the noise. Anything that I ever post on this channel has been double and triple checked, and accusing someone of bodies is nasty work. This Instagram page I'm talking about.
No, it's not. It's not. Now when they talking about this in. Now when they talking about this in sounds like they the ones did it. Cause if you didn't do it or your homie didn't do it, then why are you talking about it in a song? Like you want a motherfucker to think you did it. That's what you want. Stop acting crazy, gang. These niggas be wanting somebody to think that they did it or they had something to do with it so they can get quote unquote street cred. That's what they want. And just act like they mad when motherfuckers do shit like this. I get y'all goofy.
Has already started crazy rumors around the city before this, and I really wanted to speak on this for a second. You can't pin murders on someone based off of Instagram and YouTube videos. You need a murder weapon, ballistics, direct evidence tying the person to the area at the time of the crime and or the crime scene. These are all methods detectives use to solve homicide cases. So for any outlet, page, blogger, or whatever you want to call it, to come out and say this person killed so-and-so is so dangerous and irresponsible. Now what I want to talk about is what Lil Bucks was saying in the beginning without jumping into any assumptions or conclusions.
Police say a man is thrown out of a stolen vehicle after a high-speed crash at Rising Sun. Police say the driver of the stolen car left the man in the road and ran away. Action News reporter Catherine Scott joins us live from the scene with the breaking details, and you can see the damage on that car.
Oh, the car is totaled, Tam, and police are looking for the driver this morning. Here on Roosevelt Boulevard, the northbound lanes are open. They have been for quite some time, but there is debris all over the place, pieces of car on the sidewalks. You can hear it, the debris crunching by as cars come through here. So you certainly want to watch out when you're driving through the area after this high-speed crash late last night.
It clearly appears that speed was a factor.
You see a blue Kia which was totaled. Police say the Kia was stolen 2 days ago, a couple blocks away from here. This crash happened shortly before midnight. A witness told police that a speeding Kia clipped the back of a Honda, which was sitting at a red light on Roosevelt Boulevard. The impact caused the Kia to lose control and roll over several times. While the Kia was flipping over, the passenger in that Kia was ejected, thrown into the roadway, and subsequently pronounced dead. They say the driver of the Kia was able to get out and even thought, though he was limping, he fled eastbound on foot, leaving his passenger dying in the roadway.
That's crazy.
The 29-year-old driver of the Honda was not hurt, and he is cooperating with investigators. Meanwhile, Elvin Gonzalez had been sitting in his minivan parked at a nearby Dunkin' when the Kia slammed into the Honda.
The spare tire from that vehicle actually flew and hit my vehicle and actually scraped up the hood and knocked out my side mirror, which is weird. How the impact was so fast. The driver fled before I could even try to catch up to him. So then I ran to the passenger and it was too late. There's nothing I could do for him.
And there are surveillance cameras in the area, so police are trying to retrieve that footage to get a more detailed description of the driver. We're live in Feltonville. Catherine Scott, Channel 6 Action News.
Philadelphia police say a driver involved in a crash ran from the scene after a man sitting in the passenger seat of their car was killed. The crash happened just before midnight on Monday, December 12, 2022, near the intersection of Roosevelt Boulevard and Rising Sun. Officers believe a 29-year-old man was stopped at a red light in the northbound lane of the boulevard when all of a sudden his Honda was hit hard from behind by a speeding Kia. They say that the driver of the Kia lost control and flipped several times, and the passenger was ejected. The victim wasn't identified at the time that this article was written, but police say it was a young man in his 20s that was pronounced dead at the scene. Based on the heavy damage done to the Kia in the crash, investigators are pretty confident that speed had to have been a factor.
Yeah.
According to witnesses, the driver of the Kia was able to exit the vehicle after the crash. They say he was limping, but it didn't stop him from fleeing the scene. When we run the VIN number and license plate to that Kia, it comes up as a stolen status. It was stolen just 2 days ago, just a few blocks away from this location where the accident occurred. More than likely, that's the reason why the driver fled the scene of the accident. Philadelphia Police Chief Inspector Scott Small said the 29-year-old driver of the Honda that was hit was able to walk away from the crash, apparently uninjured. Police say they found several cell phones at the scene, as well as nearby businesses with surveillance cameras. The person in their 20s who died that they were talking about was Sear from the Mont, and even though he wasn't a rapper, he got dissed anyway. Now, YBC Duel is Mr. Disrespectful, so when you give it, you gotta take it. No Diddy.
that was his
but on
homie?
some real shit, if you call yourself Mr. Disrespectful, you have to know what comes with this.
Right.
From the mic, died, trying to play those video games. From the mic, died in that V just like Paul Walker.
4 people, including a pregnant teen, were killed on U.S. Route 322, Manchester Highway in Boothwyn, Delaware County during a police pursuit on Wednesday, April 24th, Pennsylvania State Police said. The fatal crash in the area of Chichester Avenue shut down Route 322 from Chelsea Parkway to Creek Parkway for several hours Wednesday afternoon.
Look at the top of the whole
A total
car
of 7 people were injured, 4 tourists, and no other cars were involved in the crash, according to state police. The 20-year-old driver, Isaiah Miller, and passengers, 20-year-old Akeem Rogers, 21-year-old Kaylin Billups, 17-year-old Tajana Motley, all died. Police said Motley was pregnant and taken to Crozier Chester Medical Center, where she had an emergency C-section, but the unborn child was also pronounced dead. Police said 3 other passengers were in the car: 18-year-old Kamora Williams, 20-year-old Bishop Young, and a 16-year-old girl. All 3 suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Akeem Rogers, the person sitting in the front passenger seat, was friends with Duel and FS the Bender, or at least they were the ones I noticed posting about him. You ain't want no money, you just wanted blood. This breaking me, man. I just wish we could have done more, dog. Rest up, Savage. I can't believe what I just read. But unfortunately, this is the reality and the twisted thinking some of these guys are caught up in. This devilish and evil persona.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
nicknamed Akeem their loot.
This should just be weird. So a lot of this should just be weird. It's like, why do you want to be a demon and a devil and a savage so bad? Like that shit is weird, bro. This is why I be telling niggas like, boy, y'all. That's why I think this shit is weird. Why do you want to do that so bad? Especially coming from a nigga who did not want to do that shit at all. Niggas forced me in a corner. You know what I'm saying? None of my homies ever thought that shit was cool. So it be confusing as hell to me that y'all think this shit cool. That shows me that y'all just listening to what other rappers say when you was growing up. Other niggas say on Instagram. Other niggas do this. Other niggas, probably Chief Keef. You listen to that nigga. listen to a bunch of Chicago niggas, and now you want to be a savage so bad that you gotta like. It's weird as hell, bro.
Sometimes call him Jason.
And every time we get a drop, you know we come through. When Murder Low jump out that ride, he sent up, it's just a much.
In response to Akeem's death, the trolls started trolling. And here's where everything went off the rails. Remember earlier in this video, I said Duel was trolling when the young boy Sear died?
Yeah.
Well, here we now have Duel's friend dying in a car accident.
car too, right.
And well, I hate to say it, but what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
I talk about trauma and PTSD sometimes on my channel. I need to talk about it a lot more because I think it's the root of a lot of the callousness and seemingly sociopathic behavior we see. Now I'm going to spare Duel and not share everything he did because he quickly deleted it, but he was posting some wild shit, trust me. I think he just saw red and started going wild on the gram. It all started with this person trolling. Then Duel started posting on his IG story, post after post after post. The reason I'm not going to show everything is because that IG page I mentioned earlier started trying to play detective. He took what Duel said and tried to pin crimes on other people around Duel. But Duel, if you see this, you know what you was posting was wild. This is when your so-called old heads or whoever's been got.
I would have. See, one thing about me, I would have put it, just because he deleted it, I don't get no fuck. But see, it don't even matter what we saw because the police can see all that shit, whether you deleted it or not. Like, niggas be playing the wrong game, bro. The whole point of the streets is to survive and get the hell on. Y'all niggas be having opportunities to get the hell on, and y'all stay the hell in. It's dumb as
Guidance needs to take the phone away, but there I think lies the problem. The guidance is obviously
bro. Niggas
sorely
just doing
lacking.
anything. That's all it is. Niggas just doing shit all day, every day. Just doing shit. Niggas think this shit is so cool for some reason. Like, nigga, if you don't have $1 million to your name, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you think anything in your life is cool, or why you think this is cool. You get what I'm saying? And I say that shit a lot of times about motherfuckers. Like, if you, for example, if you in Philly, right? If you got enough money to have designer clothes on and all this other shit, why not move? And that way you don't have to do the street shit no more. You don't have to even worry about the street shit no more. And now you can just be rich, happy, have a family, a fine girlfriend. I don't understand why niggas be wanting to do this. Like, Mako be wanting to chill. Mako want to sit back, make his money, be with his girl, his kids, his dogs, his homies. You feel me? Have a bunch of money, a big stupid ass $20 million house. That's my goal, by the way. $20 million. That's the least. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of cars in the garage. Regular life, gang. Like, niggas be tweaking. I don't know, folks. But y'all niggas, I don't know to tell you, folks. Y'all be tweaking. That's all I can say.